Welcome back to the podcast where we think we know everything, but we don't know shit. But what we do know, we gotta win, baby. We gotta win. Caleb, 298 yards. Big ups to that line. That line was a problem. But the other day, the line held up. We got to see what Caleb had for us. And he showed up, he showed out. He showed up, he distributed the ball. It was great. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Now, the overreaction. Relax. Let's see him put together a string of wins. Then we really get charged up. But until then, be cool. There's more work to do. It's a lot of football to play, a lot of games to play. But let's enjoy this one for now. It was beautiful, man. It was a beautiful thing. So we have a guest tonight, Nick Roti. He also has a podcast. Just Another Day, Chicago. Just another damn day. It's not gonna be this season, but could be. You never know. It might be this season. But that is the name of his podcast. It's a pretty popular podcast. We're going to talk to him a little later. Also, we're going to talk to him about the game. And I know he has a lot to say about it. He's a really sharp mind, and he has really good takes. So we're going to check him out, what he has to say. And, of course, I'm going to bring in my all-star team. You know they got a lot to say. So it's going to be a fun show. So let's hit it.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Yeah, man, we got the W. I am really happy about that. And I know a lot of you all are too. Did anybody make their way to the winner's circle today? Get those free hot dogs. Yeah, I live all the way in Palos Heights. I wasn't going all the way to the winner's circle for a damn hot dog. But hey, I mean, they gave out a lot of hot dogs. I was watching it on the news, and the line was down the block. But you know what, Chicago? Y'all deserve all the wieners in the world. As much as you've waited for, as much as you've waited for an anointing of a quarterback. We haven't anointed him, but they look good the other day. We're not going to anoint him yet. We just want to see a string, like I said. We want to see consistency. Then we'll say, okay, he's anointed. He's the guy. But yeah, so let's bring in our all-star team. I know they're fired up. And the first one we're going to bring in is the stat man who knows every single stat from every single team, 80s and 90s basketball and football. But he's usually a bah humbug. Let's see if he's a bah humbug tonight, though. Let's bring him in. JB.
Man, what you talking about? Usually a bah humbug, man.
You're usually a bar humbug, man.
Nah, I'm just the only person that don't sip the Kool-Aid. That's all.
Oh, that's what it is. You don't sip the Kool-Aid.
Shout out to our a hopeful new sponsor, Yingling,
Ying.
oldest brewery. Get with us.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we trying, man. We're trying to get them.
So, JB,
Yes.
you got a smile on your face right now, man. You usually don't have a smile when you come in. You smiling because of the Bears game, right?
I'm smiling because it's Tuesdays and I'm about to talk some good stuff with my guys. That's what
Oh, come on, man. You gotta smile about the Bears game, though. I mean, it was a beautiful thing to see, right?
So, being who I am, and you've known me for years, so you know I'm gonna give it the real.
I know.
Yes,
I
I'm
know.
happy that they looked a lot better than they did the first two games. I'm happy
But-
that Caleb was comfortable and looked like he can run an actual Ben Johnson led offense, right?
But
However,
I know.
similar to last year, like when we got all excited about beating up on the Panthers and Jaguars, we played against one of the worst secondaries, if not the worst secondary in the whole NFL.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I have to. It's just the truth.
I knew you were
And-
gonna say that.
And a pass rush with a newly brought in Jadeveon Clowney, Kenny Clark, and no Micah Parsons. That makes a difference. So, yes, I'm glad the kid got comfortable, has some good stats. Hopefully that'll turn the corner for the next game, going against a Pete Carroll-led defense with
Big Drew.
the
What up,
Raiders. But I'm happy he did well, but does this change anything to me? Okay, we still got 4 more wins to go before we got to what we got last year. So no, I'm not overly excited. I'm happy that we won. I'm happy that we got a win on the board and Caleb looked better, but I'm not overly excited. No.
Okay. Well, we'll take that for now. So let's bring in my man who usually has the Hawk talk, but I have a feeling we're not talking about Hawks tonight. Let's bring him in, my man Frank the Tank.
What's
What up,
with
Frank?
Hey, we could talk a little Blackhawk maybe on my shout out. Other than that, it's all Bears tonight because Blackhawks preseason opener did start today. Connor Bedard scored right away. So, but I'll break down that and maybe as a later on shout out type thing. But
Okay.
other than that,
So how do you feel about that game Sunday, Frank?
listen, and I 100% understand where JB's coming from because it was just like last year when we beat up on the teams we should have. But the key thing is we beat up on the teams that we should. So I'm very happy about that. And defensively, I mean, if I had to give, are we gonna go around the room and ask about who the MVP of the game was?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna say it now.
Once we get everybody up,
I won't say that now. So,
Okay.
but other than that, man, I'm happy. Caleb, like how JB said, Caleb looked comfortable, and I think the biggest thing to me was he threw 2 beautiful deep ball passes, especially one floater beautifully right into Burden, and that's something we haven't seen in a Bears uniform yet, and I was very, very excited about that.
Absolutely.
We can say he did still miss a couple of layups. All right, he did. There's no question about that. But, I mean, from the home runs that he did hit, I was very, very happy about that game.
It's a lot. It's so much more to dig into the game with inside the game, but I'll wait for T to prompt us on that.
All right.
I will say this too, because I just found this out behind the scenes, JB, because you weren't here. We can't play highlights anymore because the NFL sucks.
Wait, what?
I'm just going to throw that out there now. The NFL is docking us for posting highlights on YouTube.
Are you serious?
So I'm saying it respectfully. You guys suck.
All right.
Is that for everybody?
Let's bring in the next part of the All-Star team, who is no longer Foul Mouth C. He is now Edge. Let's bring him in. Edge.
You gotta play Edge's theme song when you come on.
What up, man?
You might get dinged for that.
We
too.
will get dinged for that, actually. No, that's good.
What don't we get dinged for nowadays, man?
It's brutal, man.
Oh, no.
So how do you feel about the game Sunday, Edge?
I thought the season was over.
See, who said the season was over?
They know what I'm talking about.
Oh, must be some haters
All,
somewhere.
all, all I said was that
It's 2 games.
they could beat. It's 2 games in the season. You know, people was ready. Season over with. Let's trade this guy. Let's trade DJ to somebody. Let's move some pieces
That's
around.
still
Try to
about to
get
happen.
more draft capital.
I remember one of those. Let's put in Tyson Bagent. Relax. Relax.
All this stuff, man. The season, we 3 games in. They beat Dallas. Some people thought we weren't going to beat Dallas.
I
said
didn't think we
beat
were
Dallas.
I
I mean, let's not get it misconstrued here. We beat Dallas. People saying that's a team that we supposed to beat, but we're not that great of a team. Let everybody else tell it. So that's not a team that we supposed to beat, because I'm pretty sure in Dallas they saying Chicago is a team that they supposed to beat. We're not a good team. We're not a great team. Right now, we're just a okay to below average team. So, I mean, we got Las Vegas coming up. So we're going to see. It's not, these are not teams that we supposed to
But
be.
Las Vegas isn't greater than Dallas, though, right?
Huh?
Las Vegas.
They're not that good of a team
not
right now
greater
either. But I
than
mean,
Dallas.
again, we're Chicago Bears fans. We can't say it's going to be an easy victory. That's for sure. Like there's never.
We're not a good team. It's not like we're Buffalo. It's
Exactly.
not like we're Detroit, or supposedly the Super Bowl favorites, the Green Bay Packers, who lost. We're not
After talking shit.
Brown Town.
After talking shit, I don't see a team that can beat us. Well,
yeah,
so
we're not one of those things. But go ahead.
So anyway, guys, our guest tonight, man, like I said, he has a lot of Chicago Bears knowledge, NFL knowledge, but specifically Chicago Bears. And we're definitely lucky to get him tonight. He's going to take a few minutes to talk with us about the game, and we'll talk a little bit about his podcast, and we're just going to have some fun. So let's bring in my man, Nick Roti. What up, Nick?
Guys? Nick, welcome back, sir.
Hey, Nick. Good to see you.
Good to be back, guys, and especially after a win. I'm feeling good. Everyone's hyped up. Listen, a little bit of the Kool-Aid still running through me right now. I know.
Me too.
A little Kool-Aid still running through me.
Yeah, definitely.
But it'll be gone tonight, though. It'll be gone after tonight, but I still want to enjoy it just for these last few minutes. So how do you feel about the game on Sunday, Nick?
I mean, listen, Dallas has a very high-powered offense, and I think a lot of us are focused on the Bears' offense as a whole. I like Caleb Williams, obviously, 4 passing touchdowns, over 300 total yards of offense using the legs and using the arm. But Dallas had, a very, very tough offense to go against, and the defense did a great job holding them to only 14 points. I was a little nervous entering half. I was like, all right, Dallas is knocking on the door. We got ourselves a ball game. Great adjustments in the second half, though, allowed for it to be an even better game and allowed the Bears to really just open it up. Defense did what they had to do, finally getting that pressure after the quarterback. Still some concerns, but I'm feeling good about the Bears after the game. And like everyone was saying, beating teams that we should beat.
Yeah.
That is a big plus in my book. And no one said the Bears were going to the Super Bowl this year. I was. Most people were not saying that the Bears were going to the Super Bowl. I think that this is a good stepping stone for what we should expect over the next couple of years.
Right.
Yeah, and I say the perfect thing, though, was I was worried, yes, when it went 14-14. I'm like, here we go again. But then to finish off the half with a touchdown and then open the half with a long drive touchdown, I was like, wow, this is like poetry in motion right here, man. Let me tell you.
So I want to tackle a couple of things. We'll start since, Nick, you started with the Dallas Cowboys and the high-powered offense. How much do you feel that the lack of CeeDee Lamb being hurt and not playing, not to mention Brian Schottenheimer not knowing what to do without CeeDee Lamb, how much do you think that played in effect?
I mean, it definitely was an impact. It pumped up the Bears a little bit. It had them going, okay, like they're missing their best guy on offense right now. But at the same time, they were averaging 9.6 yards per carry between Miles Sanders and Williams.
Yeah,
like, so they had they had a lot of good things. And they ended the game, I think, with 7.8 yards per carry still. So it went down in the second half because they got away from running the ball because they were down so much. They had to pass. They had no choice but to pass. So that's what helped the stat sheet right there. But they have a good tight end room, good offensive line. They were missing their top center, which that stunk for Dallas, but was a big help for us. But we still weren't getting pressure even with two of their starters missing. So right there, I was like, ugh. But go to your question, JB, like they're missing CeeDee Lamb is big, but he wasn't doing anything before he got hurt either. So the Bears definitely had it locked down well for that portion of the game. But it definitely was a boost. No denial about that. It changed the game plan for Dennis Allen. I think the big thing was, though, is that Tyreek Stevenson got that confidence right out of the gate with that strip fumble.
That was huge.
That helped out his confidence because he was the worst cornerback in the NFL from a passer rating perspective. Quarterbacks had a perfect passer rating when targeting Tyreek Stevenson. After that game, he had a 39.6 against Dak Prescott, which not taking away. Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. That's my take. I'm sure people have other views on it, but the fact that they were able to stop Dak Prescott, especially Tyreek Stevenson, that gained his confidence. They were able to stop most of their wide receivers. George Pickens did have a few big plays, but they really weren't doing anything with Lamb before that point. I don't know if they were warming up to the game plan, but it was big for the game and it had a big impact.
Yeah, I wanted to ask something too, because this is just something I noticed, and I'm hoping I'm not crazy or anything. But I saw Stevenson going on different sides. He was switching, going to wherever their number one receiver at that time, which we all know who that was, who struggled in the second half. But Stevenson was following him wherever he went. And I love that Dennis Allen did that. We always kept saying I wanted to see Jalen Johnson do that when he was healthy. So, I mean, was everyone else seeing that as well? Because I was seeing him on both sides.
100%.
I saw it, but I was wondering, like, was that because of CeeDee Lamb being out, or was it because really the person that really was getting work was Jake Ferguson. That's who was really getting with the tight end. That was really he was gouging us, 8 yards, 10 yards. Right? He was doing well, had about 10 to 12 catches. But I was just like you said, Nick, like just Schottenheimer not being able to go thing that I'm building up because CD is going to pop. Now it's like he's not here. Who's my pop guy? Yeah. He tried to get George to do it. George is still clearly learning the offense with them. I just don't look at Dallas as the same output as they did against the Giants, if that makes sense, without having, their best player. But needless to say, it's good to see that the defense did, we put some pressure on Dak, got a couple sacks. I don't have a problem with what Dennis Allen ran his scheme. I would like to see more. Still, like, no Kyler Gordon. I mean, I'll be happy to see what it looks like when he comes back, because I think he does a lot. He opens up a lot of things that Dennis Allen probably would like to do.
But is he coming back as your starting corner with Jalen out? Because Wright's been getting worked.
Well, I mean, I think he has to, right? Because now you're talking
I don't
about
see it. I mean, I would love for him to do that switch nickel, but I mean, Wright's been getting beat down a lot.
I mean, Nashawn Wright, I think, had like a 74 passer rating when targeted. So not great, not terrible. For a guy that's inconsistently in and out of the lineup, I think he did a good job stepping up, but he did get burned on those 2 catches deep in the red zone where he literally slipped. And we all know Soldier Field turf isn't the greatest. I mean, it is
worst conditions in the NFL.
Worst besides MetLife, where everyone tears their ACL, right? But the Bears defense, I going back to Tyreek Stevenson switching around, I think that also was a big confidence builder for him because he was down bad. I mean, he knew the stats. He got cooked against the Lions. He didn't have the greatest game against the Minnesota Vikings either, right. And he was cornerback 1 in that game. So it was a good mental break, a good mental back for him. With that being said, Tyreek Stevenson, they did talk about him all week long. Like Ben Johnson was trying to hype him up in press conferences, saying like, "That's our guy. He's got a lot of potential." And you already know Al Harris was sitting in the film room going, "Okay, you mess up again, you're going to lose your opportunity." That's just how this coaching staff works. So it's good to see that they did instill that confidence in him, because it's a message to the team saying, listen, you mess up, we're going to give you a little leeway, but you're going to know it. And the fact that Stevenson was able to get that confidence from Dennis Allen and Ben Johnson, move around, I think that helped him out a lot. But he can't slow down, especially against the Raiders, who are struggling with the pass, even though Geno Smith is one of the league's top passing yard quarterbacks at the moment.
Yeah,
I think it's because they have no run game, though. he's hauling up like 40 passes a game. Like Geno Smith can't do that.
Now
That's why they're not successful. They had a great pick that everybody in the Bears wanted to have slip to them as well. He's just not starting off hot. But I mean, I think getting Kyler back is going to be huge. I mean, from what I hear, he will be a full participant in practice this week. At least that's what I've heard. Hopefully it'll stay. But I mean, yeah, that's all we can do is hope.
So can we talk about Lufa? 101 yards. 101 yards from beautiful catches from Caleb. JB, what is that? What is that evilish smirk and throwing up your hands? What is that?
You know the meme where Skeletor says something slick and then he's like, till next time, and runs off? Y'all ever seen that one?
Yes.
I'm about to do that to Edge. This is why I said DJ Moore is about to be on the trading block. Because Lil Luther
had a great game, man. He did.
Lil Luther picking up that offense real quick. Him and Zacchaeus look real good together with Rome. So DJ, I mean, I don't know if the Chiefs are gonna call, or I don't know if whoever else is a wide receiver deficient right now is gonna make that call.
First of all, it's not gonna happen because one, he's making a lot of money. That's one thing.
You do know this is the NFL, right? They do have ways to make people's stuff go away and they get paid.
Chiefs have been doing that for a long time.
Exactly. That's not a problem.
Like I said, he just signed his contract. This ain't no contract that just
he didn't just sign it. That's wrong. He didn't just sign it. And
what was it last year?
He had 5 targets.
It was last year, right?
Oh, he had 5 targets.
But it was last year, right? So that's just signed. This is year 2.
No, he only had 5. Listen to me. He only had 5 targets.
So what? Tell Caleb to get him the damn ball. The hell?
I think he told Caleb himself.
At the end of the day, he's still your best wide receiver. I know everybody's talking about all hyped up with Ron. Well, you better do something, Mr. Body Catcher. You better do something. You're getting enough targets.
Yeah, he does. And he still drops a decent amount.
Yeah, and he's still dropping targets because
he's definitely dropping.
He still hasn't learned how to catch with his damn hands. Catch with your hands. Be strong. Hit the weight room. Do push-ups with your fingers or something.
You remember that?
Because he's dropping too many balls because he let him come to his chest. You're not going to get away with that in the NFL. You have to catch with your hands. Hit up my boy Brandon Marshall in the offseason. He'll teach you how to be able to catch the ball with with your hands and be strong with it. DJ is still that best wide receiver. He's still that money wide receiver. It's just that simple. Last year, when they needed a big catch, a la the Packers game, who did he hit? DJ Moore. Put him in field goal range. There was another game where he hit DJ Moore. I think may have missed a kick or something happened. God knows. It was such a bad season. But at the end of the day, DJ Moore is still your best wide receiver. They're lining him up all over the place. They put him in the backfield, which I'm not a fan of. You know, he's
good.
Ball in his hand.
Yeah, I'm afraid when he does that.
That's not good, Foul. Edge, that's what I'm trying to say. And to Nick, what we were saying before was the running game is still atrocious. Like, I'm tired of DeAndre Swift. I just am. Like,
yeah, he's bad.
He's good on the screen. You know, he's good as a but 13 carries for 33 yards.
He has no vision. Did you see him when he caught the screen pass? How he could have stayed to the outside?
He was gone.
He might have broke it
inside.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
But wait,
Nick, I got to ask you your take on that one, man. What do you think? Do you think DJ Moore's on the trading block? I think JB's the only one who says that. I don't see it either. Unless he's still unhappy.
There's a lot of teams that could use him, like the Raiders could use him, the Panthers could use him, the New England Patriots could use him, the Chiefs could use there's definitely interest. I think that we're still too soon before the trade deadline before we can that's even a consideration. I hope Poles is listening to phone calls. But a $24.5 million cap, man, like that's tough. In the Bears task specifically in this league, it's going to be hard to move. And And listen, I like DJ Moore. He's averaging over 12.5 yards a catch. He did have his first receiving touchdown this past Sunday against the Dallas Cowboys. So it's a good thing that the Bears have a lot of wide receivers, right? Like this is a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Luther Burden, like we kind of said, like we're not trying to drink the Kool-Aid, but Luther Burden's only had one big game so far. Before Sunday's game, he only had 2 receiving yards. So Caleb's trying to find that
featured yesterday. He actually played. I'm sorry, Sunday. He actually was a part of.
Ben Johnson did a very good job of spreading the ball around for
totally. I totally agree. I mean, getting the tight ends involved, like Colston Loveland's catch really got the offense going. That one reception for 31 yards, played like a wide receiver, did a really good job getting out there. I think with DJ Moore getting traded, though, it would be like a Greg Olsen trade. I just see that happening, that we're going to get rid of a guy that's going to end up going to another team. Ironically, would probably be the Panthers in that case, back to the Panthers. And then he goes up and does numbers. I mean, his first year with Justin Fields not having Ben Johnson, he had over 1,300 yards receiving.
His best season.
Last season, over 900 yards receiving. He was playing hurt at the end. So DJ Moore is an effective weapon. He's a leader in the locker room. He was a captain last year. It's just that obviously they didn't vote him to be this year. And Ben Johnson kind of switched things up. And I love that they went with Grady Jarrett, Kevin Byard, Santos, Tooney, and Williams. I think that was the right thing to do. But with DJ Moore, a guy that can play running back when needed. And honestly, JB, to your point, DeAndre Swift can't really see all that well. He doesn't have the vision that we'd like to see. We saw it on that one play. I mean, when they let DJ Moore run the ball a few times, at least he was actually getting legit yards. He was getting 3-4 yards a time, and he was moving the ball around. So he's a versatile player. I would hate to see him get traded, but the NFL is a business, and if the Bears can get picks for next year, I get it. But Ryan Poles has only hit on 8 of his over 50 picks. That's why I'm kind of like, right now I'm saying no to a DJ Moore trade. Will it happen? It would take a lot for the Bears, and the Bears, unfortunately, probably have to chew cap this year and next year. So that's kind of where I stand on it.
Yeah. And then not only that, when you kind of think about it, Nick, they only have Zacchaeus for 1 year. So you're still going to need that valuable third wide receiver. I don't see them extending Zacchaeus after this season. I think they're just gonna probably do him a favor and possibly get him paid. And I think a combination of Luther Burden, Rome Odunze, and DJ Moore is very formidable in the NFL. I think that would be a great wide receiver core for
Burden and DJ. Either one of them could play in the slot too. So
yeah.
Well, also just like kind of thinking about why we're all talking about it is that if you look at Zacchaeus, yeah, he's a 1-year guy. He had a great preseason. He's a good depth piece to have. But I look back on last year, Keenan Allen had over 745 receiving yards last year. DJ Moore, 900.
Second most targeted, right?
Right, exactly. And Rome Odunze with over 730 as a rookie. Let Luther learn. He's a rookie. He's got to learn. Let him be the explosive player that you throw down to for yards after catch. That's what we brought him in for because he was the best in the NCAA at it. But he still needs a year. And DJ Moore's contract goes for another 5 years with the extension. He hasn't even touched the extension yet, which I think is absolutely crazy. So I would keep him around, let Luther learn, because the veteran of that room right now is DJ Moore. And, that's how Rome learned a lot last year was from Keenan Allen. And DJ Moore said himself he learned a lot from Keenan Allen as well. Let DJ be that mentor role. And let's see what he does, because if he keeps this up, 12.5 yards per catch a year, that's a career high for him. And he's looking at already on pace for over 850 yards again. And that's
let me push on that though, because that's low. Because actually, after Sunday's game, he's down, and I'm saying down because it's just what the facts are. He's down to 11.2. He got his first touchdown, right? But
sure.
I'm looking at the targets, and I'm looking at somebody who's visibly looking disgruntled. If you go back to what Ben Johnson said about no block, no rock, and all that, that was a subliminal shot to DJ that was not so subliminal. Caleb targets Rome, period. Colston, Komet, they could be doing jumping jacks at the 50 wide open. He going for Rome. And that's where I said where DJ is and to Edge, not to say that he's not a number one caliber, but the way Ben Johnson is running the offense and the way Caleb sees it, Rome is the number one target. Period.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. He better quit throwing it to Mr. Body Catcher, or it's gonna be a lot of angry Bears fans around here with him dropping important balls. You better get the ball to the guy that's your best wide receiver on there, the best guy with the ball in his hands after the catch. Get him the damn rock. I understand the no block, no rock. Shit, if I am blocking, I still ain't getting the rock. What the hell I'm gonna block for then?
And that's what I'm saying. So to compensate, right? Oh, let me give you a couple handoffs, 3 handoffs for 7 yards. To me, that's not enough. First of all, he's not Cordero Patterson. Don't diminish him like that. Don't diminish DJ like that, because when we got DJ, Nick, if you remember, we got DJ because of his ability to catch the deep ball. Whether it was Sam Darnold,
he still runs after catch though.
Baker Mayfield, I forgot was it Josh Jackson? I forgot. No, Josh, not Jackson. I forgot the other little quarterback that was throwing. We actually picked him up and we cut him. But DJ, we don't even stretch the field with DJ anymore, and that's crazy.
Wasn't it PJ something?
PJ Walker. There you go.
PJ Walker.
I think it's too soon to say we're not going to stretch the field with DJ. Like, I mean, we just finished week 3. I mean, yes, we didn't do it last year, but yes, we had a dumbass.
I'm not saying it's too soon, but what I'm saying is we went from a guy that we got and said, oh, he's a 1,300 yard, 8 to 9 to 10 touchdown guy with a quarterback who could not throw the ball, to now we got a quarterback that can throw the ball all over the yard and his numbers are decreasing. His targets are decreasing. We can't go that it's decreasing in that way, because when we got him, what else did we have? We had nothing else. Now we got a number 9 pick in Roma Dunze. We got another.
What are you talking about? We had Dante Pettis. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Dante Pettis. You never miss that guy. But I mean,
more drops than touchdowns.
It was just him, and now we do have, in my opinion, 3 really good receivers.
And let me ask you this.
He's going to lose his targets. But the thing is, Ben Johnson, and this is where I go as far as I trust Ben Johnson to make sure Caleb is not just always targeting one guy. I think Frank, he is going to be showing film. You can't say, hey, Frank, yet. We don't know that yet. But Ben Johnson is actually going to sit down and tell him this. Still, I do agree with you. Rome is going to be his number 1 target. It's been his guy since it was drafted with him.
Who gets more targets, CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens?
CeeDee Lamb.
What's my man's name in Washington? Not Washington.
Scary Terry.
I never said more targets, though. I mean,
Scary Terry or Debo? Scary Terry. Jamar Chase or T. Higgins? You see where I'm going with this?
I see where you're going with this, but you're clearly naming receivers that are better than the other receiver. DJ Moore is our best receiver. There is no question about it.
But he doesn't get the targets that Rome does, and that's a problem.
We'll see. I mean, we're in week 3. Let's hope it starts moving around. And I do agree, as far as this is the only game where we actually had a good passing game, but he did target Rome mostly. So
he's targeting Rome.
In my opinion, we just had one good passing game, and we're already jumping saying, he's not targeting DJ Moore.
I mean,
Go ahead, Nick.
I'll do a positive spin on this real quick, because I feel like we should be celebrating the win versus DJ Moore getting traded. Is that DJ Moore?
Absolutely.
Don't know how that got brought up anyway.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I thought DJ does have a receiving touchdown. It's good to see that Caleb went to 4 different targets on all his passing touchdowns this past week. So I'll take that as a win. Bears have a deep wide receiver room. They have a deep tight end room. And this offense is progressing one phase at a time. Now we have the wide receiver game established. We just started to get the tight end room established. Now, hopefully, we'll get the running game established against a bad Raiders defense, and we'll push the ball forward. And that's a confidence builder for, DeAndre Swift. Where's Rashawn Johnson? I'm sure we can talk about that later. But also, I want to see Kyle Monangai get going.
Yes, exactly. I want to see
going where?
I'm tired of seeing Swift.
Monangai had 6-7 carries himself and didn't go anywhere. We cannot run the ball, fellas. We can't.
But 6 or 7 carries in 3 games, I give the kid the rock.
Chance, yeah.
Give the kid the rock. And if he can do what he did at Rutgers, then we're in business. I hear you though. He hasn't done anything. None of the running backs have done anything. Caleb's the leading rusher of this team.
He's the leading rusher right now, yes. And you know what?
It's been 3 games.
That's a problem.
It's been 3 games.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
all we can. No, don't do that because we
I'm
can
gonna
only
do
go
that.
off of it. If Caleb threw 4 touchdowns
gonna
in 2
do
games
that.
and we were like, oh, he's got 12 touchdowns already, we'd be elated. We'd be ecstatic. So don't do that. 3 games matters because that's the sample size
Absolutely,
that
we
have.
would.
I'm
have
just
the
really
sample
happy
size.
that Caleb has progressed week in and week out. And he's looked really, I mean, his passing percentage has gone up every single week. His yards has gone up every single week. He's on pace for over 4,000 yards. He's actually on pace for 39 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, which we should all be ecstatic about.
I would love that, except for what's coming down the road, but we'll get to that in a minute.
We got better defenses he's going to be going up against.
Now,
I agree with you.
but
There's
put
still gonna be
this
bumps
into
in the road.
perspective. If we all agree that Ben Johnson is his offensive mastermind and we trust him, we know he knows what he's talking about, right? It's a reason why Kyle Monunga is not getting the carries, and it has nothing to do with what we think. It has to do with Ben Johnson sees, right? So therefore, if he's only getting 6 carries and they're easing him into it, but Swift is only getting 13 carries for 33 yards, and he's calling design runs for Caleb, which he did not do for Jared Goff because we knew Jared Goff wasn't going to fall forward, right? Also, you're putting DJ back there. You're coming up with gimmicks to find a running game. That's not sustainable, fellas. Y'all know too much football. That's not sustainable.
Well, this is the thing. I'm not going to sit up there and throw the kid to the wolves and be like, well, he's going to be worth shit because it's 3 damn games. Me personally, I don't give a damn because at the end of the day, we sit up here, we still got the quarterback that, like you said, you were talking about Ben Johnson. Well, you got 2 dope tight ends. The kid's not hit. He's not targeting his tight ends.
Cole Kmet, 1 catch, 1 touchdown.
I mean, shit, hell, Roma Doomsday, 1 game had 11 targets. That was more than both our tight ends combined on the season.
And on the season, right? Colston got 3. Remember, he got 3 last game.
With Cal Monunga, what I saw in that game, did I see him really run the ball? No. One thing we know about running the football, it's a rhythm type thing. Running backs have to get into a rhythm. They got to get touches. That's how they sort of lather up that way. Another thing is that I saw him break plenty of tackles that I know that DeAndre Swift cannot.
One he went backwards on quite a few times, but was really excited.
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting because he wasn't going down, which I love. I love not to see a running back just somebody taps him and he goes down, which happens to DeAndre Swift a lot. It's like playing flag football with the guy. You grab his flag, it's over with.
Swift, it's touch, he's down. Like, I mean, that's usually how
he doesn't break too many tackles. I need to see the kid get some rhythm. I need to see them sit up there. And my thing is this: if you came into the season with Roschon Johnson as your second running back, the only thing he's getting touches is playing on special teams. Like, what are we doing here? Ben has to figure this out. Like, I need to see somebody besides DeAndre Swift get some damn touches in that backfield.
Because we wanted to draft a lineman that doesn't get used, that's a healthy scratch, instead of drafting a running back to actually help this. I swear to God, there was this dude in Detroit last night that had 12 carries for 150 yards and a touchdown against one of the greater defenses in the league. And I'm like, man, I wish we had a guy like that.
Wait, was that not Ozzie who came in when what's his name went down?
No. We didn't give him away. He chose to take less money.
We let him go.
No, we didn't let him go. We gave him some money, and he decided.
I said he chose less money.
He decided. He came out and said he decided to choose Detroit because Detroit, at the end of the day, seemed like they wanted him more.
Yeah.
He look it up.
Oh,
he
we
took
let
less
him go.
money. He took less money.
Well,
he took less money to get an extra year. That's pretty much what it was. More security. He got an extra year.
And look what he's doing. Back-to-back 1,000 yards.
I wanted him to stay. I would have gave him the extra year
Yeah.
too. So. Yeah. But I mean, when we're saying we said he was Ozzie cut in this game, because I thought that was Ozzie who came in when Darnell Wright went down for a drive.
I thought that was
Theo went in.
that was Benedette. That was Benedette.
I thought that was Ozzie at first. My bad.
Ozzie hasn't played.
No, he hasn't. I thought that was Ozzie who came in when Darnell Wright went down, so that's my bad.
But talking about the offensive line, going back to the game, I think they played fantastic, to say the least. I mean, five pressures total, 1 hit, 0 sacks. We've been praying for times like this, and that's with Kenny Clark on the other side of the line too. Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, and Joe Tooney did a great job before he got hurt. maintaining him. So I think the Bears offensive line really showed that they're gelling. Ben Johnson also said this would take 7 weeks to gel, and in week 3, they looked really good. That's just my opinion. That's a big positive.
They look really good in what? Pass pro?
Yeah,
Pass
they're still
pro for
struggling
sure.
in the running
Running, they're
game.
struggling.
Because running, they suck.
Well, I honestly think Swift is a big part of that too, man. Like, I mean, he's just not hitting that hole hard enough. I've seen some holes open up, and he's just hesitating before he gets to it. And
I want to see them break it to the outside because they're very good at maintaining the defense in the middle, and the outside's wide open. I think Ben, like we're calling him an offensive mastermind, every single game is not giving the next opponent all the game footage yet because he's allowing the team to gel together a little bit. And once we finally, which I think against the Raiders, we're going to see a ton of running attack. I still think Caleb, and we're going to script early. We're going to run early. And then once we establish the run, you establish the pass. The Raiders are the perfect team to do that against, even with Pete Carroll calling on the other side of the ball, who is a very, very good coach, very smart, knows his team. But the Raiders aren't built yet, right? Like Pete Carroll's teams usually are. Give it 2 years.
The Raiders are still going through. They got a bunch of 1- and 2-year guys on the.
Yeah,
on the
they're
field.
young. They're like us 2 years ago. So
for sure,
I think that the Bears, we're going to see a much better running attack. But the pass pro has been great from this offensive line, and that's what we needed for Caleb. Because
it's been great. One game has been great. It was not great in Minnesota. It was
improving every game.
I think it's improved every game. Braxton Jones was the only one that really struggled against the Lions, and that was the factor for sure. JP, I am not denying that they were great in one game where they should have been great, but it's a good confidence builder. And if you look back at the Detroit numbers, Joe Tooney had a great game. And
Jonas Jackson
no
was struggling too, though.
Against the Lions, I think he did give up 3 pressures, but he's gotten better too. And this is him. He had a good game this week. Darnell Wright.
He played better. He played
this week. Yeah, he definitely played
But
better.
Again, I'm looking too for Ben Johnson to clean up the mistakes. All those penalties and false starts. Like, come on, man. Hey, you're a professional now. Cut it out.
We have less in this game, so it is.
Well, we didn't really have that.
But I need that against the better opponent.
Agreed. Especially when you're going up against somebody on the other side named Max Crosby. Like you can't.
Hey, like
you can't
he's not a dog. Like,
with
come
that
on,
animal
man.
on the line.
Jesus.
We do
have a question
Frank,
that came up in regards to this. I want your guys' opinion on this question. TTNL Runaway always comes off early with the beginning stuff regarding the twat tool numbnut lowlives, but he always comes up with something new every week. But he was saying on their show they were actually saying that they're planning on. They think the Raiders are going to have 150 plus rushing yards in this game, and this will be Genti's first game where he's going to pretty much kill it. What's your guys' take on that?
The Bears' run defense is not great. So,
well, I put it to you like this: Raiders wide receivers ain't shit. Load up against the run, make them beat you with the pass. It's just that simple.
And especially Tyler Gordon, hopefully coming back, I feel that's gonna be a huge confidence booster.
By the way, where did you hear that Kyler Gordon was expected to be full this week?
I got connections.
Okay.
We'll just leave it at that.
Because all I'm saying, I wrote that note down and I was like, that's a good thing to talk about tomorrow.
Well, according to the rumors I heard, is he was practicing full on Friday. I think it was just more like the walkthrough though, so it wasn't really like a full practice. But he was not still 100%, and they were not risking him playing if he was not still 100% because they can't afford to have somebody else go down for a long distance amount of time. That's what I've heard. We'll see if it happens.
Good news is Jalen Johnson is expected back in the second half, which I'm ecstatic about because that's when the harder part of our
he didn't have a
schedule
surgery? I didn't hear any news on Jalen.
Oh, he did have surgery.
So he flew out to Philly yesterday to meet with that specialist that works on whatever he hurt. It's not even his groin, I guess. I guess it's his ab. It's an ab injury.
Yeah, abductor or something like that. Yeah.
Something like that, and that gives the opportunity for him to heal up over the next 8 weeks. So hopefully we'll see him in the second half. And it's good that the Bears have the early bye week because then that gives them an opportunity too to let him heal up. But, overall, talking about this past weekend's game, talking about the secondary too, shout out to everyone that stepped up. And Nick McLeod has been a really good pickup so far. I think so. He's been all over the field, making a lot of tackles, making big plays. Bears have a very deep secondary, which is good, and it's
He
going to
be
be even
getting
better
his
when we
little
do
ass
get
truck.
Kyler back.
Yeah.
What was that?
Shout out to the safeties too.
I said he was getting his little
Myers
ass truck
and,
too.
Brisker. Shout out to
Brisker's
Myers.
been playing great, man. I'm so happy with how Brisker's been playing. Kevin Byard struggled really bad in those first 2 games, but he had a
looks
nice
old
bounce
now.
back this week.
Well, he didn't look old. He didn't look old Sunday.
Agreed. Yeah. Overall, I mean, if we're talking about next week's game, I'm not trying to switch it back and forth, but going back to the Bears Cowboys game, defense, I think in the second phase of coverage did a really good job. Dennis Allen got those guys kind of wrapped up, cleaned up, saying, okay, we need to do this. Hopefully against the Raiders, we'll see the same thing. And then this week, we'll see the defensive line get a really good pass attack against Geno Smith, because I want to see Grady Jarrett cook, man. That's the guy that I want to see. You pay him $14.5 million, and Dio.
We need more from him.
Yeah,
we need more from him. We need more from Dio.
Yeah, Nick,
and I mean, Montez Sweat, I'm hoping his game, because he had a very good game behind the scenes as well. Like, even if I know he just got that 1 sack, but I saw a lot of times where he's throwing the guy back into the quarterback, causing the quarterback to get off balance and move. So I felt he did very good as well. Don Burr's in the house.
Don
Burr's in the house, the Detroit Lion fan.
Of course,
Detroit Lion troll. I'm sure, Nick, you probably got him on your show too. Don Burr goes.
Don has not been around, so Don, I would love to see you back. he was around a lot last season, but I haven't seen Don in a minute. But good to see that name. I'm happy to know that he's still having his moment.
He does. He never misses a show here.
It's just I'm still optimistic about the defense, because for the simple fact that we have a defensive coordinator in Dennis Allen. And Dennis Allen, his defenses have been top 10, on most occasions when he is coaching the defenses. So that's why
he don't.
Huh?
Not early on, he don't. It takes a while. It takes a couple of years.
Look, this is early on. It's still the season. So that's what I'm saying. I still have hope for the defense because of his track record. Dennis Allen's track record shows that he's a pretty good defensive coordinator. So that's what I'm betting on. And as the defense gets healthier with the TJ Edwards coming back, hopefully soon, maybe after the bye, because I doubt if he plays this week. Hopefully Kyler Gordon comes out and he remains completely healthy and no other big defensive injuries or anything like that. The defense can get into some type of rhythm, and maybe the pass rush can get a lot better as well. That's my hope.
I like that hope.
Good hope, for sure. Good hope.
Talking about the defensive line, I want to give a shout out to Javon Dexter. I mean, that dude was an absolute monster against the Cowboys. 93.2 pass rush rating, an 88.4 PFF overall grade, and he had 6 pressures on Dak Prescott alone. Like 6 pressures from an interior guy. I would love to see. I was going to ask you guys this. Putting Javon Dexter to the outside and flipping Dio to the inside every now and then, because you get a guy that's quick up the middle and Dio who has the size. And Javon, 6'6", 315 on the outside, man, that guy would be. I mean, I don't know how many people can block that guy.
Dennis Allen would love to see that, because he likes those big size guys on the outside.
I think that's it. That's in his back pocket right now, and we're going to see that in this upcoming season.
Against a game,
I'm going to come back on. I'm like, I told you guys. I told you.
I just wanted to tell everybody that the season wasn't over after 2 losses. I mean.
Yeah, there were too many people who just jumped and was just like, "Oh my God, this is awful! Trade everybody."
Yes,
I saw literally my views went like this for like 2 days, and then right back. I was like, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Come on, man.
Oh, we got a what you call it, Chad?
I know. I was just going to bring that up too. So, got to give a shout out to our guy EZ. Thank you, sir. But he asked a good question on this, and we haven't seen this in a long time, actually. How about that good clock management and that first half where we scored that touchdown? Like we're usually pretty bad when Eberflus was doing that clock management crap and stuff was just all over the place. Got to give a first-year head coach good thing on that for sure.
My favorite quote from Ben Johnson, I think what should get people fired up, and I bet JB would like this, is that Ben Johnson said, It's fun tonight. It's great, but we're right back to work tomorrow because we're behind the 8 ball. And I was just like, let me run through a freaking wall right now. Like that's the mentality of the coach. I haven't felt something like that since Lovey, and Lovey wouldn't even say something like that.
Nah, he wouldn't say nothing.
But Lovey was too soft-spoken. Great coach at the time for that time in the NFL, but man, just when I want that on a shirt. And also, I saw some people asking where I got this shirt from. I got it from Amazon like 4 years ago. So if you guys find it, good luck. But it was $5 on Amazon. So, putting that out.
It says it all right there.
It says it all right there. I wear it all the time. Every time I walk around, people are like, "Where'd you get that shirt?" And I'm like, "Amazon 4 years ago. Good luck."
Yeah.
Inflation makes it 10 now.
I got a question, Nick. What do you think about some of the national media, like the Chris Contis in the world, that it's so crazy leading up into that game when we were playing, when we were going to play Dallas. A lot of people were talking about how bad Dallas defense was, but they were expecting this to be a shootout. A lot of people were getting on Caleb Williams because no, he hasn't played great, but he hasn't played bad either. And now he comes out and he has a good game, and you're still hearing people talking about, oh, man, it's more of a product of Dallas's defense being bad opposed to, him actually playing.
So you just said JB right there, yeah.
I'm that guy.
Well,
you need your quarterback to perform against the teams.
Your biases are legendary, so we already know how you feel about the kid anyway. So he can't really have a good game because you're going to find something to pick apart with his game.
A realist.
So in regards to the national media, first of all, I've had a nice couple conversations about this with you guys before, is that the national media is just looking for something to talk about. They're just all over the place. Like 1 week you got Dan Orlovsky going, Caleb Williams has got a fire under him. He's going to get benched for Tyson Bagent. And the next week he's like, Caleb looked great. I try not to even listen to them anymore because it's just so all over the place. Like, look at the facts. Like, everyone in this room right here, we're all analytical guys. We know ball. We know what it doesn't take. I just laugh because I'm like, the kid has 7 touchdowns in 1 interception. He has the second best touchdown to interception ratio in the NFL. You can't deny numbers. And everyone's like, oh, well, what about a win-loss record? This is supposed to be a year where he learns the playbook and we're supposed to see progression. I obviously want him to do well, and he is doing well. So the fact that everyone's like, oh, it's going to be a shootout, you already know who's on the other sideline calling the defense, and we all know them all too well. And that's why they're the worst defense in the NFL right now.
Right.
So,
and then you even heard people saying, oh, well, they were sitting back in the zone. The kid was 7 for 8 for 175 yards against the blitz.
Stats don't lie.
I'm just saying. I'm not putting him like, oh yeah, he's ready to be the MVP. He's going to take off, because I still know that there's going to be some struggles in between there. But people have to realize this kid is learning this offense. This offense is supposed to continue to grow and grow and grow as the season goes on, and he's supposed to get better and better and better. So if you're there to kick him down when he's down, and give him his flowers when he's up. It's just that.
And great quarterbacks have bad games. That's just any player has a bad game.
We just want more consistent good games than we want consistent bad games.
Caleb is going to have another bad game. He is going to have a bad game this year. On paper, he is not, in our Chicago Bears standard, has not had a bad game this year. He is going to have a bad game this year. I think that we all need to accept that. We don't know when it's going to happen. We could look at the calendar and be like, maybe against the Commanders, maybe against the Browns, whose defense is solid. And it could be, that's the case.
But he's growing. Green Bay's ass.
I was
so what does that say that they're going to do to us then?
What was that?
Nothing. Any given Sunday.
Hey,
man, what the hell you mean? I mean, didn't you pick the Bears to lose?
If Green Bay, listen to me, if Green Bay struggled against Cleveland, what you think we about to do?
Hey, like I said, any given Sunday, Let you guys tell it Green Bay supposed to win the Super Bowl, right?
I didn't pick them to win the Super Bowl, but I picked them to win. I picked them to go to the playoffs.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, any given Sunday.
Hey man,
hell, the Rams was just up on the Eagles 26-7 and lost.
Damn that. We just watched Carson Wentz put up 40 points. Stop playing with me right now. Stop.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah. And who's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
Not Carson Wentz.
No, he's on the Colts.
Oh,
Daniel Jones is one of the best quarterbacks in
man.
the NFL this year, man. Like, it's
Like-
any given. Is he going to finish the season best in the NFL? No, it's not going to
Any
happen.
given Sunday.
What?
Hey,
It
I
is.
don't
It
know,
is. Anything can happen.
What I'm saying is this: with Green Bay's success, looking at what Cleveland did, I'm looking like, ew. What Detroit just did to Baltimore, I'm looking like,
You're a prisoner of the moment.
I'm not a prisoner. I'm the actual realist. You all are the ones with the
No.
Kool-Aid dropping through your veins.
No,
I
you're
love
a
Kool-Aid.
prisoner.
There's
of the
nothing
moment.
wrong with liking Kool-Aid. I love Kool-Aid.
Hey Nick, I said this. Now tell me how you feel. Nobody's saying the train is off the track. All I'm saying is to be 0-2. Forget the fact that it's 3 games, but to be 0-2 in your division already, with 2 high-powered teams in your division already having that edge, I said that's a problem. We needed to no less than split. Because now you're going to have a bunch of ancillary games, win or lose, win or lose, win or lose. The next thing you know, bam, you play another division game. We already 4 or 5 games behind in the division.
Like, I understand where you're coming with this, JB, but I mean, did anybody on this panel pick the Bears to go to the playoffs this year?
I think Fallon.
And what the hell does a divisional record mean? Because I didn't expect them to go to the playoffs.
I think Edge and T. Nick did pick him to go to the playoffs. I think.
I didn't pick them to go to the playoffs.
I said I think that they can.
Of course, I picked them to go to the playoffs. That's
Well,
what
you
I
said
did.
Super Bowl, didn't you?
No. I said I want them to go to the Super Bowl every year.
No. I
Ronald
didn't say
Nick.
that.
That was Nick Wright last year that said
That was Nick Wright. Gotta love that Nick Wright.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'll say, and JB going off of that, very fair point that we're 0-2 in the division already. I don't like that the NFL scheduled 2 division games out of the gate. The NFC North is the hardest division in football, number 1. I mean, they're tough, but also go back to that Vikings game, and there are 3 plays that change that entire game. All of them were BS penalties against the Bears. And I'm not trying to say that the refs bailed them out or anything. You win the game no matter what. You play the game well enough that you don't need to worry about a few bad penalties derailing it. That being said, 27-24, closest game that Minnesota's had. I mean, they crushed the Bengals, crushed them without their starting quarterback. You know, everyone's crushing the Bengals. Joe Burrow.
It's a
I was wondering where you was going with that because that matters. Not having Joey B matters.
No, totally. But the thing is that the Vikings, who have a top defense, Caleb actually did a pretty good job against Brian Flores' defense.
No,
in
he
his
didn't.
first game.
No, he didn't.
You don't think so?
He did very well with the first 10 to 15 scripted plays. After that was over, old Caleb came out.
How did
What
old
do you
Caleb come out when you're always 3rd and 9, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20, 3rd and 23, 3rd and 34? I mean, like,
It makes a huge difference.
what do you expect him to do?
And
Would Caleb have done that well? Let's just say well. He didn't do great. He did well. JB, I'll say that he did well against the Vikings for those 10 to 15 plays. I don't think Caleb would have done good in 5 plays last year if that was his opening night, because against the Tennessee Titans in scripted plays, he had 93 passing yards, and yes, a Bears win. But he showed
the Bears
great
won because of a
improvement.
pick 6. Don't forget that.
And that too. So Caleb really didn't have an impact at all on that game, but Caleb looked a lot better coming out with his 4th play caller in a year. You know, because he had Shane Waldron, Thomas Brown, the wide receiver coach that we had last year that I don't think even has a job right now.
Nobody knows his name.
No one knows his name. I'm just saying that we saw a much better Caleb out there.
Did we? How many points did the Bears score against the Vikings week 1?
24.
24. How many points did the offense score?
17.
17, because they had another pick 6.
Oh, yeah. And let's see. How many times was the offense on a 3rd and 34, 3rd and 24?
Hey, please, sir, if this was politics, you're helping my point. Thank you for this. Because
no, I mean, but what I'm saying is you're talking
in,
about him having like he had a bad game. He didn't have a bad game.
He was in positions to where the line messed him up, play calling messed him up, and then his old habits messed him up. It was a trifecta. And if you're not looking at the game objectively, you will not see anything that I'm saying. But you have to look at it from the objectivity of what did you do right, what did they do right versus what they did wrong, and what play calling.
Yes.
You know, on third and fourth.
Say the Bears didn't have a good game. Don't say the quarterback like it was all on him. Say the Bears didn't have a good game.
This is where nobody discussed this.
I call you out on your biases. I know.
I didn't say. See, you're not listening again.
No,
we're
not.
Now, let me. Hey, Ed, I love you, but let me tell you something. You listen to answer. You don't listen to process.
No, you just said it. Did he not say that Caleb didn't have a good game?
I asked Nick a question. I said, how many points did the Bears score? He said 24. I said, how many points did the offense score? I didn't say how many points did Caleb score. I said the offense. That's a totality of that side of the ball.
That's
what that is.
Question,
this is where, exactly what I said. If we're trying if we're trying to go back in our time machine here and go back to the Minnesota Vikings game now, like I think Ben Johnson getting out coached in that second half is what kind of killed us, because Flores ran 4 total blitzes in the first half of that football game.
Then he went crazy.
Then he went 8 straight to start the second half. Ben Johnson had no idea what to do. I mean, and that's not good. But I mean, it was Ben Johnson's first ever head coach of the game too.
He gets it. Bears down gets
like,
it.
And I understand it, but I'm with Fowl on this one. You can't just put that on Caleb. That was the Bears as a whole.
I said the offense. I was very clear, Nick. Right? I said the offense. What did the offense?
That was
defense
later.
JJ McCarthy lit up our defense too in the second half. We can't.
No, he didn't. See, that's the thing. JJ McCarthy didn't do anything until what 12 to 13 minutes in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I just said the second half.
They were lingering. It wasn't even the whole second half, because that means you had a good third quarter. That's not what happened.
They had a successful run game in the second half, and that's why JJ McCarthy was able to do what JJ McCarthy.
They had a better, but unlike what happened in Detroit, what I do like is when Dallas was lingering around and tied that game, we did not get scared, deer in the headlights, and take our foot off the pedal. That is something that Ben Johnson has to keep in his back pocket. Once you have them on the ropes, knock them out. Don't give them a chance to come back in the later rounds. Now, that's something that he has to learn on his own coaching curve, right? I don't care about the Q stuff on fourth down. Ben, I don't care about that. If you do it, cool. If you don't, I'd rather you not take the points. Let's just be safe right now. That's just my feeling.
I do want to put...
Go ahead. No,
it's a completely different subject. I was just trying to move away from the subject.
Yeah, let's move away from it. We're not going back to week one.
No, JB's got great points. Edge has great points. Frank, you have great points. This is not my show. I just wanted to try to switch it to a different subject. Which
please do. I'm versatile. Go ahead.
I just want to say this is that I tweeted this out right before the show, but the Bears for the first time since 2013 are top 10 in 2 categories: points per game and yards per game. 9th in points right now, which is something we're not used to. True. And offensive yards totally 10th. We haven't been there since the Mark Trestman days, and I love how this offense is progression. That's all. That's
1 year of Mark Trestman.
You said the Trestman era. That
we had 1 year. Time. We had 1 year until they figured out how to destroy Trestman, and then it was over.
But that's what I'm saying, is that this offense is doing a lot better, and we should be excited about that. And it's going to have still it's going to have bumps in the road. We should have beat Dallas. We should beat Las Vegas. We should be 2-2. And I think a lot of Bears fans even said if we were 2-2 entering week 5, we'd all be ecstatic. That was my first big thing in the beginning.
I would be as well. Absolutely.
I'm way happier than the 1-6 start that Ben Johnson had. Oh, sorry, JB. I couldn't hear you.
No, there's a lot of people that thought we should be 4-0 right now, because there's a lot of people
that
thought the Lions weren't going to be good.
Does that Kool-Aid have like Everclear?
JB, don't lie about that, man.
Hey, you know what? Everclear was a great college drink.
He never said that. And
you see how quick
he said they will take a step down because losing Ben Johnson is going to hurt.
He felt the Lions losing both coordinators was going to be a lot.
I said, hold on. Let me tell you what I said.
Wait. I got to get the ding.
I want you to chime in on this. Before the season started,
ding, ding.
Before the season started, about this division is that there's question marks with everything. I said the Lions, we got to see how they respond because they lost both offense and defensive coordinators. The Minnesota Vikings are coming into the season with a rookie quarterback that has not sat up there and threw a pass. The Chicago Bears come in with a whole new coaching staff with a quarterback that basically is going to be doing his rookie season over, learning a new offense. And the Green Bay Packers still do not have a bona fide number one wide receiver. And they have turnover prone. What's the boy name? Jordan Love, who struck last week on an interception.
Because Jordan loves garbage. That's the one.
Hey, you know what? Entering week 1, how I looked at it, I was like, wow, Green Bay made a big trade like we made in 2018 for Parsons, and that got everybody ecstatic. Great. That looked good. They still have a lot of holes that are clearly there. And no denial, Green Bay is going to be a tough team to play. They do have playmakers in all the right spots, but they exactly. Green Bay walking into the season was the most like quote unquote for sure thing because their team was the most that stayed together. Great point that Detroit lost their 2 top coordinators. Then Minnesota gets this rookie quarterback that we don't know what he's going to do. And then the Bears, everything's new practically at the end of the day. So the North was kind of open in a way for the wild card. I thought Green Bay was the number 1 team, but now we're seeing Detroit beat Baltimore. We're seeing Minnesota playing well. And then Green Bay, the Browns, 10 points. Talk about points on offense, JP. I mean, like, there was nothing in that game. NFL's wild, man.
Hey, all I got to say is that one video of Myles Garrett getting triple teamed, like, that was just priceless.
But here we go again. We're talking about Jordan Love and his high-powered offense going against one of the great defenses in the league. We don't have a technically high-powered offense on paper, right? We may think we're trending that way, but I need to see a little bit more. And that's why I said I'm not looking at the Bears like, oh, we're going to take the division. We're definitely not taking the North and never giving it back. Not as long as Dan Campbell and my man in Green Bay got something to say about it. We're not doing that. It needs to be a whole shift. And one, as it gets colder in Chicago, we have to run the ball. Yep. We have to run the ball, man. Like, come on.
No doubt. Hey, Nick, we know that you got to run in a little bit. So let's go ahead and skip to the next game. What is your prediction for this game? First of all, are you going to Las Vegas?
Go.
Nope. Not
at this time.
I don't think nobody's going to Las Vegas. It's like they hiked up the prices. Oh, my God.
Well, now that I do live streams every game, like I just don't want to go to the games anymore. Like the live streams are just so much fun. If you guys don't, you guys should try one. It's just fun to get everyone in on it. So no, I will not be going to Vegas. And also I'm staying because I want to go to I'd rather spend my money going to Wrigley next week because I've never been to a Cubs playoff game, which that's a whole other topic. But next week against the Raiders. Well, you do have Pete Carroll on the other sideline, a very respected coach, very knowledgeable.
JB wanted him here. JB wanted him here.
I wanted him here.
I would love to have him here.
When I thought Ben Johnson wasn't an opportunity, I was like, please bring me Pete Carroll. Please bring a guy that can have a culture. And he walked into a dumpster fire in Las Vegas. He had something at least set up with Seattle when he went there years ago. And now that he's back, and notice how when Seattle finally started to sputter off, that's when things started to go bad. Pete Carroll needs time to rebuild that team. So Pete Carroll's a smart coach. Don't sleep on him. Geno Smith, there's a reason why he's throwing 800 yards in the first 3 games. Yes, because of the fact that that's all they can do is pass the ball. But they do have Max Crosby. They do have Genty. They do have playmakers on that team. Bears can't walk in there riding the high and keeping the Kool-Aid in their veins entering this upcoming game. They need to come out. They need to come out swinging. They need to do what they did and beat a team that they should beat. So I'm looking at this game, and I said this on the Sick podcast earlier today. You do the same thing that you did against Dallas, you're going to beat Las Vegas. But you can't do that against every single team. You have to switch things up. But the one thing that Chicago has to do is get a confident running game going. And I'm playing to do it against the 32nd ranked rushing defense in the NFL right now. That's number one. That's number one for me. And number two, double team Max Crosby, and you're going to have overall a pretty good day. So I see the Bears doing well in this game, but I'm not walking in that, we're going to crush them. Every game, the Bears should not walk in overconfident until we're an established team and we have a good record at our play. We're 1-2 right now. We still got a lot of work to do.
Do you have a score prediction?
I've stopped doing score predictions because every time I do it, I feel like I jinx it. That said, I did do one last
week. You know what? If that's the case, don't give us one.
Here's what all I'm saying is that I'm looking for a good game from the Bears, and I think they're going to give us a good game.
Okay.
That sounds
Hey,
good.
Nick, before you go, who the hell is Trey Tucker, and why did he kill Washington for 145 yards and 3 touchdowns? Who is
Dude,
that guy?
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, holy cow, who is this guy?
Fantasy Dynamo.
Doing that?
No, I'm saying a fantasy dynamo. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, I think that was during garbage time, though. It was losing so bad at one particular point in time. They just started throwing the ball up.
Garbage time or not, NFL's the NFL. And you could be like, the Bears almost beat the Vikings in garbage time, but we almost beat the Vikings. So
we did. We were right there with them.
We were right there with it. But yeah, I have no idea who that guy is. I was like, wow. Every year there's always one player I feel like that does that, and it's always around this time of the year, and he's the guy this year.
Let me ask you this, Nick. What do you think of that running back in New York for the Giants?
Scatterboo.
Scatterboo.
That's a guy that I was praying the Bears were going to take.
I wanted him too. I said it on here.
I know we were talking about it. Like, why'd we take Ozzie if he's going to be a healthy scratch every game? Man, Cam Scatterboo's a problem, man. That guy runs like Peyton Hillis. You guys remember that name on Cleveland?
Yeah.
That guy's not going to be a one-hit wonder, though.
He runs like a Chicago. He runs like a Chicago type guy. Just bulldozes.
He's got Scatterboo as his last name. He sounds like a Bridgeport Italian. Like he's ready to freaking go run all over the place.
You're right.
I like that dude, man. I wish
he plays
the Bears
with heart,
had him.
man. He plays with heart. But I mean, I don't know how long he's gonna last in the NFL playing like that.
He's the only reason why Brian DeBall hasn't been fired yet. That's all I gotta say.
But yeah.
Hey, Nick, tell us where they can find you at. We know where we can find you at.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on. This was a ton of fun. I know that for about 30 minutes we were just all hashing out our feelings about the team, but always good time as always. And no, you can find me on Twitter at @JShy_Bears. You can find me on TikTok now, JShyBears. That's a new one I started last week, and the Tiki Talk's pretty fun. I call it the Tiki Talk. I don't call it TikTok.
Tiki Talk.
The Tiki Talk. And you can also find me on Instagram, JChicagoBears, or you can find me on YouTube, Just Another Year Chicago Bears.
Oh, okay. Bet. Hey, and also remember to like and subscribe to Just Another Year Chicago. Hey, we trying to get my man where he quits his 9 to 5. How many subscribers are you away from?
We're let's give it a look. We're 9,854 away now.
Oh wow!
I love that this has been a conversation the last couple of shows, I guess, and truly shows people are listening, which I appreciate, guys, because like I told myself 44,000, I'm out. 9 to 5's done. I'm gonna get my bonus for next year. I'm gonna go through the year, and then I hope my boss doesn't hear this, by the way. But yeah, man, I'm pretty pumped. It's been a grind for sure, but appreciate everyone tuning in, watching, subscribing. It makes a huge difference for sure.
You are a super Bears guy, man. So you deserve that. So we're gonna do what we can do to try to help you get there.
Appreciate that, guys. No, it's good to know that a bunch of big media heads can't always win in this space, because this is what fans want to see. They want to see real fans talking the stats, talking the game versus
Grassroots.
oh, Caleb's
Right.
really good this week. Oh, Caleb's really bad this week. Like, no, come on now.
They want the real, not the political version.
Right. They don't want no
That's what everything
politics.
is, man.
Yep.
Crazy.
Hey, man. Thanks for
Thank
taking
you, Nick.
time to come with us, man.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate you,
Hey,
man.
Thanks for having me on, guys. We'll have to do it again soon. And bear down, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna get you in that new studio too, so you can check it out.
I'm waiting. I want to.
Okay.
So are we.
Yeah, we are
Don't-
still too. Yeah.
Hey, Terrence, don't. I forgot. What was her name again that we met?
Laura.
Don't. Hey, tell Laura I'm ready to come by whenever. Just let me know. I'm ready.
Okay. All right,
ready to be in
cool.
that
It's like
studio with you guys.
5 different studios, man.
It's crazy.
It's like
It's crazy.
5 different studios. Hey, you might make your home in one of those
Maybe. It's not too far from my place. We talked about it.
after you're done with this 9 to 5 too.
I'm just saying. I'm putting my hands up. Wait, what's that ding bell thing? I saw.
Ding.
Let's see.
Oh,
ding.
It's gonna be me walking into my 9 to 5
Ding, ding.
when I clock out. I'm gonna be like, peace. All right, guys. You have a good night. All right.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
later.
Good seeing you, man. Take care.
Thanks,
I'll
guys.
holler
Right
at
on.
you, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Nick Roti, everybody. Nick Roti. Remember to catch him on YouTube.
Correct.
Just Another Year Chicago. Help our boy. Like and subscribe to him. Tell your friends. Tell your church members. Your family members to like and subscribe. My man, 9,000 some subscribers away from walking away from his job, doing what he loves to do, which is talk about
Bears
Chicago
football.
Bears.
Bears football. So I wanted to jump back over to the Dallas game real quick, if I could.
Mhm.
And I want to talk about the development of Caleb. So in the very first game, Minnesota, okay, he didn't look so good. The next game against Detroit, he looked better. He wasn't great, but he looked better.
Can't overlook 52 points though.
JB, I said he wasn't great.
I mean, the
But
thing
he
is, he wasn't bad. He wasn't. He wasn't bad. He wasn't good.
It
Right.
looked the same. So
He was better.
It looked the same.
Now, against Dallas, he looked really good. I won't use the word great because I know you kind of tremble when the word great is used. So I'll use he was really good. That doesn't resonate with you at all?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, because for 2 games he looked average.
We're
And
not
then
saying
one-
he's great now. We just said he
No,
looked good. in that
I'm
game.
saying, do you see him progressing? Can you see a positive in this whole scenario?
For me, I hate when people say, "Oh, he looked better game 2 than he did game 1." He looked the same. He didn't really look better. The numbers are eerily similar. He didn't look great. The play calling may have had something to do with it. The line definitely is still a work in progress. This game, yes, he looked better. He looked good, dare I say. However, it is same thing that I told y'all last year when he looked like a world beater against Jacksonville and a world beater against Carolina. It's the same thing. I have to see it against a good. If he did that same thing against Detroit or against Buffalo or against Kansas City or against the Ravens or the Eagles, now we're looking like, oh, so now Caleb doing this against these good teams. Okay.
Fair point.
I doubt it. You'll probably still have something to say.
I would like to see this.
Okay, what you
happen. I
got to
wanna
say?
see
I'm
what
telling
you
you what
guys-
I'm
You'll
saying. He
still
asked
have
me the
something to
question.
say, dude. You'll find
He asked me the question. You go over there and hate. Drink your haterade. But my point is this.
Something to say.
I'm tired of people looking at a person playing good against a subpar team. Like, we should look good against a team with the worst secondary in the league.
Shit, and
Russell-
they look good against us.
Russell Wilson
Good.
damn near threw for 500 yards against this terrible Dallas defense. 500 yards damn near threw. So Caleb threw for 289 and 4. I'm applauding it, but I'm like a lesser, and I'm saying this currently, I believe Caleb is better than Russell, but a lesser quarterback just put up damn near 500 yards against the defense. So no, this is not the barometer that I'm looking like, okay, we're there, fellas. We got it. No.
But
take it for what it's worth. Good game. Great improvement as far as him actually going through his progression, spreading the ball around, things that we want him to take to the next game, things that we hope he can prove against better teams. But as of right now, all it is one good game. That's it.
It was a good game.
Good. Just like we was just 0-2. Like I said, there's no point to sit up there and be like, oh, the season is over. Because all it was 2 damn.
You don't get it, man. 2 games is not what we're talking about. It's 2 games in your division. So now you're in a hole. That's what you're not understanding.
But check this out. How many more games you got in your division?
It doesn't matter. Sometimes you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
4 more.
There's this thing called a split, and you're already 0-2 against 2 teams that are ahead of you.
Exactly. And you still got 4 games, brother. You still got 4 games.
When we're talking about division, though, I'm only worried. I mean, obviously, I want to win every freaking division game, but we're not a playoff caliber team right now.
Thank you, Frank.
I'm admitting that. I'm admitting that 100%. So that's why an 0-2 start, losing both division games, I don't give a shit. I still want to get 9 wins. I still want to
no. Time out. So let me push. I get where you're saying with that, but the division is where we have to literally put ourselves against, because remember,
100%.
Last year, that's the measuring stick.
But we're putting that towards when we're a winning team. We're not
watch
there
this.
yet.
I'm about to tear the house down.
Tear it down. Let's see it.
10-7. That was the Packers, correct? Last season.
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
1-5 in the division. 1-5 in the division, which meant if you sucked in the division, you got to go ahead and win all these other games outside of your division. But when you're already in a hole in your division, and yet you got the Eagles coming and the Ravens coming and the Commanders coming, it's like, why dig yourself into a deeper hole?
I mean, our division games are just as hard, though, because our division is hard.
Our division games are against 3 playoff teams. That's what I'm saying. This is not something that you sneeze at and take lightly, Foul. You have to look at them and say,
"Is this so?
How much water is in this? How much water is in this thermos, man?
It looks like it's a half full, not
that ain't half. That's about a third.
Can we get out the tape measure?
That's a little more than a third. That's not a complete half. That's a little more than a third.
Is it half empty, JB?
Yeah, that's almost done. Yeah.
Damn, man. It can't be. It's halfway full. It can't.
Now, when you're drinking it, nope. Are you drinking it full?
Right, I'm sorry, Chris. I mean,
you're drinking it empty.
Great job changing the subject, though, there, T.
I ain't got no more to say. JB is on one today. I ain't got no more.
He's on one.
Drinking it full, sir. You're drinking it empty.
JB tell it 0-2. The fucking season done. It's over with now.
See, there you go, putting words in my mouth again.
Hey, I'm just saying, you talking about 0-2 like we don't, like you talking about 0-2 as if
Frank,
we don't have.
What did I say? Did I say it's done, or did I say that's a hole we didn't need to dig ourselves in?
Well, it's a hole that we in. Guess what? We got 4 more games to go. Guess what we can do? Dig ourselves up out of there. It's just that simple.
I don't
see. In my opinion, to say if we do rock out, I mean, I'm hoping still 9 wins this year. That's what I'm hoping still. We rock out 9 wins this year. We finish the season strong. We're going into next year with so much promise now. And then you lose the first 2 games to a division team. Then I'm a little worried because the expectations are there. We don't have expectations this year. We just want improvement. So I understand we want to win those division games.
Who doesn't have expectations? Because in Hallis Hall, guess what?
I'm saying we
got expectations.
I'm not saying the Bears. The Bears are never going to say that. I'm saying
that we can agree on it. Hallis Hall, They have
They
expectations.
got
Every year they do. It's
expectations.
like
Brooke,
Jerry
I don't
Jones
wanna
runs the
expect
Bears
you,
too.
bro.
Fill them
Don't you
seats.
say nothing.
Yeah, it's like
See,
Jerry
hey,
Jones.
we
go
gotta-
watch the sorry ass Cubs.
Well. The Cubs made the playoffs, so I'm not going to call them
Cubs
sorry.
ain't shit.
But, however, remember, this exact same time last year going into the season, there was talk that Caleb Williams just walked into the best situation that any quarterback has ever been in life.
Right.
We tend to forget that doesn't
QB taken. The first
Stop.
QB taken, yeah.
Stop. The narrative prior, that was he walked into the category of the best situation ever. Can we all agree that was stated?
Quarterback.
It was stated.
Can we all agree that was not the narrative pushed by not only the media but by the team? Yes or no?
The number one quarterback taken.
Thank you.
Yes.
So what I'm
Not
saying
any
is this. So what I'm saying, no. That's wrong.
Number one quarterback, not any quarterback.
It's not the number one. It was the situation that any rookie quarterback has ever been brought in, not just the number one pick. Andrew Luck was the number one pick, foul. Stop.
Number one.
Here you go with that again. You're wrong, but it's okay.
Okay. According to you.
It's okay.
Right.
The narrative cannot change that.
quarterback.
Okay, last year he was brought into the best situation ever in life, but now we want to kind of like pat him on the back and burp him like a baby. No, this is still the same dude that was brought into the number one situation. So there's expectations. I'm not saying us four. I'm saying there's expectations above us that he has to fulfill. And right now, whether you like it or not, he has not fulfilled them.
Is it all him, JB? Is it all him?
On the spotlight, yes. Right now, it's all him.
Oh, man, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this dude. This bias is dead.
It's not about being biased. It is.
This dude sound crazy, man. Put down the drink, man. Whatever it is you drink, put that shit down, please.
And that's why I say, like, sometimes you need to be off the show.
No, bro, your bias, man, it makes you sound crazy.
There's the quarterback is the number one position on the team. So you carry the most weight. So for you to not think it's not all on him, that shows what you feel. That's not what it really is. He's expected to produce and bring us to the promised land.
No matter the situation,
Johnson is supposed to enhance that.
No matter the situation he in, right?
Oh, but remember, he was just in the best situation of any number one quarterback, say to you. So now he's in an even better situation.
Well, he says who?
Said you just now.
I didn't say that. I said they said that he was in the best situation that a number one pick quarterback has been. Not a number one quarterback or a first round quarterback or any quarterback has ever been in, because that would be a complete lie.
So now
quarterbacks that have been taken later that have been in better situations.
So now
I know it wasn't true.
So now, are you not agreeing he's in a better situation in the second year? I'm asking you.
I believe that he's better, yes, now because he has a competent goddamn coaching staff. Yes.
So he's in a better situation now, right?
He's in a better situation than he was last year. Yes.
Yes. So with being in an even better situation, are not expectations even higher?
Expectations is that he should be good, but at the same time, I'm not expecting a lot.
You're not answering the question, bro.
He still has to learn. It's like being a rookie all over.
Answering, you can't do politics and semantics with me. You can't do it with me.
Still has to. Does he not have to learn something all over?
Didn't say he didn't. I said simply, forget the caveats. Are the expectations for him higher this year than they were last year? It's a yes or no question, bro.
Are they higher? They could be. They could be.
I would say the learning curve should be shorter now that the coaching situation is better. They may expect the learning curve to be a little shorter now.
Yeah, because my only thing about it is that he's still basically like he was last year, because he's still learning a whole new offense.
The Bears easy.
He's learning a whole new offense, which was basically the same thing that he was doing last year.
I'm not disagreeing that, but now see, this is what you do. You're breaking into semantics now. I asked you a simple question. adding Ben Johnson and all those high-powered coaches, adding Colston Loveland and all these better linemen, are the expectations of that 5-12 team not higher this year? Thank you, Mom.
But say that then. Don't say
I did say that.
I didn't take it like that either, though. So maybe
you were saying like coming into the year. Now, if you sit up there and say like, the expectations higher from that 5-12 team, I would tell you absolutely yes.
What am I missing here? Because if I said he came in with the best situation of any number one rookie, whatever you want to spin it, quarterback. Now he's got better coaching, better players, and all that. Wouldn't expectations, the word inference, wouldn't the expectations be better now than it was last year? Isn't that just what you do? You don't bring certain people in to get worse.
You will hope not. But
so then the expectations.
So yes, expectations are. So
Thank you.
So
that's
what?
It. That's it. So right now,
expectations ought to be better than 5-12. Yes.
So the expectations are based on what? Coaching, personnel, and the maturation of your quarterback. It's three components. It's real simple. If any one of them falter,
but also the maturation of your quarterback also relies on those other two that you just said.
I agree. That's why I said, if you listen, I didn't put it all on Caleb. I said it's a maturation for him in this. I'm a better coach.
You always put it all on Caleb.
Put it all on him.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I literally said you can't put it all on him.
You killing me.
Frank, did I put it on him or did I say it's three parts?
I think we're talking about more week to week here, JB. You always pretty much kind of feel like you're putting.
Maybe we should go into some shout outs.
I just said, but see, this is where I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't really pay attention to what's being said in the media versus what we're looking at. The media, like Fowl said, like Ed said,
what you say.
But listen to me. The media said he came into the greatest situation of any quarterback, rookie, first string, whatever, last year. That's the media spin. We four did not say that. The media said that. Yes or no?
Agreed on that.
The media said that he
said that
into
too.
the best situation that a number one.
Hey, Edge, can you just give me a yes or no? God damn, man. Just a yes or no.
Brother, the only reason why I say that, and just listen to me, bro. The only reason why I say that is because the wording has to be different.
Yeah, it's for the number one overall.
If you're sitting up there saying that he came into the best situation,
I just said number one
quarterback or any quarterback drafted has come into.
No. I didn't say any quarterback drafted. I said number one. And maybe I misspoke my words. The number one quarterback drafted, as in your first pick.
Yes. Now
as
that
your
I
first
totally
pick.
Yes, that's what
I'm talking about.
Yes.
So now, if he had that going on his rookie year to his next year,
let him cook.
You get thank you, Toussaint. You get better. You get better coaching. You get better players. The expectation goes up, regardless of the learning curve. Regardless of the learning curve, right? It goes up.
Better than 5-12, yes.
Now we on the same page. So inherently, are we not saying that the success of the team, since we got you better players and we got you better coaching, now it's on you, bro? Are we not in agreement with that from the Bears standpoint?
From the Bears standpoint, yes, I agree with that.
That's all we're talking about. So right now, the kid got a lot of undue pressure that a lot of some other second year, I won't say number one, but top quarterbacks don't have. Nobody looking at Jackson Dart to run into that and do anything with that. Nobody looking at Tyler Shuck to run in that and do anything with that. Like, come on.
Scatterboo.
I like Scatterboo, but he wouldn't have made no difference here.
Because when you
I think he would have. Because he could plow through people and at least give us an extra yard.
When you look at it on paper, yes, you sit up there and say, okay, he's gotten more weapons. He's got hypothetically, supposedly better coaching. But we don't know.
There you go.
Until
it's
you know
always
until the I guess
now
until
you
the
speak in
season
my
is done,
language.
things are done to know that he's got better coaching. You know, at the end of the day, is the pressure on him? Yes. But is it solely on him? No, because as T said,
and I said that
all that goes in hand.
And I said
because
that
if he got to get in, because if the defense so damn bad, when he got to get in the fucking shootouts every damn week. Shit, it ain't gonna look good.
That's not fair to him, but that's why I listed the 3 components: him, coaching, and personnel.
Yeah, and I didn't have a problem.
If I run a 5 through 40,
all on him. That's all.
I'm not expecting him to throw the ball to me and I can't get open. Like, no, that's not fair to the kid. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you all think my disdain for him clouds my judgment as a fan and as an analyst. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Sometimes.
No, it never does. I just call it right down the middle. When the kid does good, I give him praise because I did it today.
But it's gonna be a butt in that motherfucker.
No, the butt is everybody's butt. He played against the worst defense in the league.
It's everybody's butt.
So wait.
He threw for 500, but
time out.
There's more.
Are we doing this?
Scary movie. Scary
Are we
movie.
doing this right now? No. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get the crowd involved.
You gotta
Are
drill
we
when you're
doing
saying
this?
that.
Are we doing this right now? So all of y'all are just so enamored about the 298 for a touchdown.
No, we're not enamored by it. Okay. We just know how you are. That's all.
No, but
I'm
gonna enjoy it for now.
Yeah,
as you should, because you want to see him do good against this.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop disrespecting real ones that are in the game.
Hey, Frank.
That was perfect.
It wasn't.
I was waiting to use that one.
But you used it at the wrong time. Like, I'm gonna have to get your sequencing right. That was terrible sequencing.
All right, well, let's go.
No, you're not.
Let's go into
No, I could have said it again right now.
Can we get into some predictions now, this Raiders game? That we won't be going to because they jacked up the damn price. Man,
700,
Vegas,
700.
You bogus. You're bogus, Vegas. You're bogus.
I didn't see it.
Y'all know how Chicago gets down. Y'all know that we come.
No, the tickets went up to 700 that I saw.
No. This is what I'm saying. I had a friend that is a Cleveland Brown fan. And the cost for the Cleveland Brown fans to go down there to Vegas for them to play the Raiders is like twice as low as it is for Chicago.
It's because Chicago has the best
fans.
Wait,
you said twice as low?
Twice as low.
Meaning Cleveland fans don't travel like we do.
Exactly.
I actually saw that. I saw that too, Edge, and it was literally like $280 for a Cleveland Vegas game, and now it's $700 for a Bears Vegas game.
Well, I was just talking about the flight to get out there was $700.
Well, I wasn't even talking about
the flight. Wait, hold on. The flight is actually probably a little bit more than that. And guess what?
I'm saying when I look
right there, that's gonna be a layover.
No, I'm saying when I looked on Southwest, bro, it was 726 or something like that. Crazy. And I was like,
yeah, right. And you know what? Guess what, JB? Guess what? You probably be flying Spirit.
Oh no, I'm too tall. You know that. We too tall.
Yeah, nah, you end up fly Spirit, you're gonna end up being a Spirit. That's
I hate Spirit.
Hey,
I ain't never been on it, but I heard stories.
You gotta bring your own snacks if they allow you to bring your own snacks.
Oh, now I gotta put the Gardettos in the bag.
No. You gotta buy that shit. They don't allow you to bring your own.
What? They don't? Oh Lord have mercy. Well, it's been a long time.
Well, yeah, no, you can bring your own shit. You bring your own snacks. Everybody else gonna want to share with you, though. But you bring your own snack.
Right. Y'all in there passing around Popeye's chicken like on Soul.
Soul playing. And
he gonna leg for you.
Hey, I ain't getting on no soul play. I will watch from the comfort of my home.
You got to pass around the juicy juice too.
Oh no. At least it's 100%. So they say.
That dude said juicy.
So let's get into some of these predictions as far as for this Vegas game that none of us will be attending. What about you, Frank? What
that
you
music loud.
I think the Bears are gonna be confident going into this game for sure. Hopefully they're going to put a little 12 personnel to try to slow Matt Crosby down. And I don't really see, especially with a healthy Kyler Gordon coming back, I am going to rock the Bears on this one, 27-17.
Anybody next? T. Nick, JB.
I go. I think that. Well, first of all, I want to say that I am so glad that the Bears proved me wrong last week, because I said
I am too.
the Bears were going to lose that game.
Everybody did, I think, except Foul, right? Or was it JB?
No, Foul picked them to win.
Foul picked him, yeah.
Well, Edge. I keep calling you Foul. Edge.
Yeah.
Foul edge. It don't matter. Foul edge.
So I'm so glad.
The Foul Edge. Okay.
I'm so glad that they proved me wrong. But I do think they are going to carry this momentum into Las Vegas. Now, I think they can still win.
Ooh,
I think they can still win in Las Vegas. Just riding on this momentum that they have.
Really?
So I'm thinking it will probably be like something like 28-17.
28-17? Okay.
28-17, Bears.
Man, Jay Grizz, he said he picked them too.
I did pick the Cowboys to win, but I did say if the Bears score at least 31 points that they'll win this game. And so I am happy they scored 31 points.
Oh, so you halfway right?
Yeah, I felt better about that.
He gonna take that with him too. He gonna take that.
If the Bears win every time I pick them to lose, I will pick them to lose every single week.
Well, pick them to lose this week too.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pick them to lose 41-0.
Oh fuck, Frank! Come on, man. Jeez. Let them at least score, man.
Wait,
2. I'll give him a 2-point version of 2.
ain't no blasphemy on this show, man.
Jeez.
Here's my prediction. It's me, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Geno Smith is the second leading quarterback in the NFL with y'all. I'm a little nervous with our secondary being a little banged up, but Geno will also give it to you. 4 touchdowns, 4 picks. He gonna give you some opportunities. But between Bowers and Gentry not having that breakout game yet,
Who's called that?
I'm torn. I'm gonna say Bears 20-17, but I'm not confident with it.
The Bears are great for giving people that breakout game.
I don't think it's gonna happen this time. I think the coaching staff is totally different. Matter of fact, shout out to Mama Holmes. She said, "Hey, they filed for Chapter 11 for the second time this year. Spirit Airlines."
Oh, she said that?
Yeah,
oh no.
They did? Jesus Christ.
Hey, she would know. That's what she do.
Yeah, this is bad. I'm going to say Bears score because the Raiders defense ain't hitting on too much either. I think the Bears will go for another 30 piece.
30?
Huh?
You said 3-0, 30?
Yeah, I think they'll go for another 30 piece. I think the score will be like probably 31 to maybe 20, 31-20. Bears win. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm hoping that they ride off of this high, go in there and take care of business. I do believe in their coaching staff just because of their track records as far as Dennis Allen and his track record with the defense. It seemed like last game that Ben Johnson got into a flow as far as when it came down to play call. And if he can get into that flow again and we can get a better running, try putting Roshan back there, give Calvin a guy. We all know that Swift can't see. He's basically a blind mice back there running. He can't see a hole if it was right there in front of his face, shaking in front of him, dripping a little bit. He just can't do it. So I'm going to go with that. Oh, yes. Also, Toussaint said it. Hey, shout out to my man, Trayvon Edmonds. That
15 tackles. That's more
man,
impressive.
I wish we had wide receivers that had hands like Tremont.
Yeah, that was a great
I'm more
interception.
impressed with the 2 picks than the 15 tackles. I really am.
Tremaine.
I said Tremont. Yeah, Tremaine. Edmond. Yeah, shout out to him. Hey,
definitely his best game is a Bear right there. That's for sure.
And tell you the truth, I think it's more to come. I think that Dennis Allen, and I said this before the season, I think Dennis Allen is going to bring the best.
I agree.
So I'm going with the Bears win. We won't be there. Maybe we'll be somewhere, fellas, where we can meet up and watch the game. And,
is it a noon game?
No,
I believe this one isn't. Is this not a noon game?
Nah, it's on the West Coast, so it's more than like.
Oh yeah, I forgot it is in Vegas. Okay, so it's damn it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going. Bear down, baby. So I guess we can get into some shout outs.
All right, I'm gonna start off with a shout out here, and I got to give a shout out to the Chicago Blackhawks. Season is officially started. They just started preseason in the game today. I did not see the score of the game. I don't really care because it's preseason. I want to see the kids play. But predictions for this year is half of their team is going to be under 23 years old.
So we're going to lose again. Okay.
They have a lot of their young prospects that are playing this year, and that's all I care about.
The veterans, bro.
Well, they still got some veterans there, for sure. They got some veterans there. But it's more of the fact that a lot of the people really liked it. I know I gave him shit. I'm going to admit that. With our new head coach predicting him to Billy Donovan. But a lot of these young players opted out of their contracts in juniors, opted out of their sophomore seasons in college, junior seasons in college, all to come play with the Blackhawks this year because they do really like this coach. So hopefully that's good news. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, all the kids under 23 years old, win-loss ratio or whatnot, I don't really care. I hate to say it because we're saying it with the Bears too. I just want to see progressions and see how these young kids play. So that it's going to be a fun season. And my other shout out is going to be to the MVP of that Bears game this past weekend, and that is Matt Eberflus. Thank you for finally coming through at what you told us 2 years ago that you are going to bring out the best in Caleb Williams. I'm really happy you finally did it for us this week. Because you should have known Caleb struggled when you brought pressure, and you never brought pressure like the entire game. So, got to give you a shout out on that, Matt Eberflus. Thank you.
Oh no, he did.
No, there were a couple blitzes he brought, but they were so obvious of blitzes.
He was 7 for 8 against the blitz for 175 yards.
Right, because you knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, his blitzes are so freaking obvious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's not like Flores's blitzes. Sometimes his blitzes are obvious, too, but it doesn't matter because he's bringing
9.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally different. But, yeah, I got to give my shout out. Thank you, Matt Eberflus.
That it?
That's all I got.
That's all you got? Okay.
Yeah.
So you Edge.
Yeah,
you want to be me?
Edge foul edge.
I don't know. I always thought we would do JB because JB, he got the long run.
That's why I go
we can do the long.
Because with y'all two, y'all put me to sleep. I know yours is long. Yours is long on purpose because you gotta go through the whole list. Dan's be on there. I want to give a shout out to the President of the United States, the President of e-commerce, and
is that still a thing? E-commerce?
I don't know. Anyway, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the chat. The chat was lit tonight. Shout out to our special guest, Nick Roti from Just Another Year Chicago. Remember to like and subscribe to Just Another Year Chicago. My man is 9,000 and some subscribers away from quitting his job, doing what we all want to do, quitting his job and making money on his own, being totally independent on his thing. So give my man a shout out to him. Please like and subscribe. Just Another Year Chicago YouTube. I want to see him do it. All right.
How many subscribers are we away? Shit, I want to do it too.
I don't know. Hey, matter of fact, like I said, remember to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Tell your mama, tell your baby mama, your baby daddy, your aunties, your uncles, your mistresses, your side pieces, your pastors. Tell your people in church. Get up there on the mic and say, I want to first praise the Lord, and I want to say, please like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast.
In church.
Even in church. While they pass around a collection plate if they do that anymore. Get your love off. And remember, it costs nothing to like and subscribe. Also, I want to give a shout out to you fellas. T-Nick, Frank to Nate, Frank to Tank, JB. The super producer wasn't here today. The Quickie Commish, give a shout out to him. Our boy, Mr. Chicago, the mouth of the shy, but that lives in the South. Also, hey, Mr. Chicago, ain't forget, shout out to your baby girl. Happy birthday from all her uncles here at the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Shout out to her. Happy birthday. Also want to give a shout out to the kiddies who should be asleep. I just saw a light come on, so I don't know if that was them or my wife. Shout out to Pretty Ricky. Shout out to the Chicago Bears. Shout out to Ed Johnson for getting his first win as a Chicago Bears head coach. Hopefully, there's plenty more to come. Shout out to the Cleveland Browns for beating them dirty, stinking, lousy Packers who thought they were going undefeated. Shout out to Green Bay. I trashy city. I trashy team. Shout out to y'all. Way to score 10 points.
Go Green Bay.
What an idiot.
They got nunchuck and they don't even believe it. They ain't even see it coming. Other than that,
JB, it's on you.
Man.
Oh, shout out to my boy Crazy Ace out there in Korea. Yes, sir. Salute, brother.
First and foremost, shout out to you all, because you know what Tuesdays mean to me. It's one of the most important days of the week for me. I look forward to my Tuesdays. I take them very seriously. I do my analytics, I do my report, and I have it right in front of me. And I love Tuesdays. It's really that's my therapy. Everybody's real big on therapy, right? Talking to you guys is my therapy. Sometimes I got to get it out, right? But chat was lit as usual. Let me go on and get started. Shout out to David. David came in early and often. Big Drew Coleman, I believe he's a new one at 813. Thank you, Big Drew. Appreciate it. Jeanette Johnson, one of our P1s, always can make sure always we can count on Jeanette Johnson being here on Tuesdays. Brian Price, although Brian Price is a Packer fan, he still took the time to come out here and talk to us. Andrea Schmidt, one of our P1 and family members. Tucson J, we appreciate you. Anthony Tone, one of our new ones. We appreciate it. TTNL Runaway, love that guy. Hope that we can get him on during a fan appreciation segment one day. Look at Commish, our super producer in the back, who wasn't with us today, but he did take the time to chime in. So we appreciate that. Crazy Ace, like we said, salute the service. We appreciate you. Our man Easy, as in Easy Does It. Catch him on Saturdays, every other, if I'm not mistaken, anywhere from 12 till 2 Central. Shout out to him for chiming in and getting on. We appreciate it. We had Chicago Clubhouse Network playing some money, so we got some people pledging some money. We appreciate that with the super chat. Dante Purify, welcome back, Dante. Thank you for chiming in. Jay Grizz, our resident Chicago brother on the East Coast. I believe he's in Bmore or in that neighborhood. Thank you, Don Burke. Now, which Don Burke was this? Was this the evil Don Burke or was this the regular Don Burke? I don't know. But one of the Don Burks chimed in today. We appreciate that.
Are you saying he's a Gemini? Yes. Good personality.
Like a Jedi.
Oh, that explains a lot.
It really doesn't. We're aligned. And the force is always with you.
You're just missing Grogu.
Mandalorian movie. Mandalorian and Grogu coming. Hey, I'll let Val. I'm gonna throw that loud to you real quick. Go ahead.
Hey, check it out. The Mandalorian is coming out soon. Get your tickets, baby. Get your tickets. Mandalorian. Grogu. I forgot the other dude's name. They coming back. Check them out. Mandalorian.
It's a movie.
The movie. Not the series. The movie. May the force be with you.
Can't wait. Also, shout out to Bears Down. Bears Down came and chimed in. We appreciate you, Bears Down, coming in. Get a lot of back and forth. Good banter. Frank O'Dowd chimed in. That's nice young man. Thank you, Frank O'Dowd. We appreciate it.
Very good.
Our niece and nephew, podcast niece and nephew, Leah and Logan. Thank you, Leah and Logan. Always love to see the kids. Thank you for chiming in. Easy had a lot to say tonight. I appreciate that, Easy. Too bad you couldn't have popped in. Because, Easy got that vision.
Don't say that. Don't tell him to pop in. If he will, just pop in. Oh, man.
I like Easy. Somebody kicking him out, Frank.
Don't say pop him in. You will pop in.
At least play the stuff, man. Let him pop.
But you got to have vision.
That one.
AC Adams, thank you for chiming in.
Easy, you want to pop in and give your shout outs, I guess.
Shout out to the Cleveland Browns for beating Green Bay. Fuck Green Bay.
Returning cheeseheads into Havarti. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the Cubs for falling apart and giving me every reason to not watch the playoffs and to not let my blood pressure spike.
They lost.
Shout out to Jordan Love for making one of the worst passes I've seen in my whole life. Yeah, they live rent-free in my head.
He's good for it.
He is good for it.
Best team in the division, though, right?
Shout out to the Bears getting our first win of the season.
Yay!
Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to who was it? Ben Johnson, first win as the Bears head coach. Big deal. Shout out to the fact that this game is in Vegas because I get to go, which is pretty cool.
Okay, you're going?
I am going to. I'm going to try to get tickets at the last minute when they go down. Usually they go down to like in the $100 range. So I'm gonna. As of now, yeah, I'm going. What?
$100?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna sit outside the stadium and wait till the last like half hour. And then
we looked at what was it, 4 something when you told me?
They're at you get $250 now. $260, yeah.
Last time I checked, yeah, it was like $600, $700.
TickPick and there's no hidden fees with TickPick. They should sponsor us. But yeah, TickPick I'll probably end up
PIK.
I think it's TICK.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely really cool. Shout out to my show, Easy Does It, going to be Saturday at noon Pacific, 2 p.m. Central Time. Going to have a lot to talk about this week. It's going to be a much more uplifting episode than last week, because last week was very, very sad. This week was also sad. No, not sad at all. This week was one of the best weeks of football we had in a very long time. And most of all, shout out to my beautiful fiance for allowing me to talk loudly. I love you, Becca.
Lee Ainsworth, what's happening?
Easy is the worst when, that's Frank O'Dowd. I could deal with Frank O'Dowd. All right, I'm done talking for now. Whoever wants to take over for me is cool.
JB, were you finished with yours?
Almost, because all I want to say is, if we have one person, and I do mean one, watching, she is most affectionately known as the Chicago Podcast Mom. But tonight is a caveat, because on Friday, September 26th, was one of the best days of my life, because that's when my mother was born. So happy early birthday, Chicago Podcast Mom.
Happy birthday.
September 26th. We love you, lady.
That reminds me, shout out to my mom. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Way to hijack JB's mom. Easy.
Sorry,
Really
it's
nice.
cool. No, moms. The
Way
best
to
moms
just-
are born in the middle of the third week of September.
Libras.
Yeah, Libras. The best moms are Libras, and whatever decade.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna do my shouts for the 7 people that are watching.
See what happens when Easy pops on? Everyone leaves. Come on, Easy.
First shout out is to Nick Roti for coming on tonight and talking with us and listening to the foolishness. The banter back and forth was fun. Well, we appreciate him for coming on tonight. So thanks, Nick. The chat. I'm not gonna go through all the names, but I appreciate everybody in the chat. Laura. Okay. Add her to the list, Laura. We appreciate everybody in the chat, especially if you commented. If you did not comment, that means you are officially a lurker.
Oh, damn, I wasn't ready for that one.
L for love. Good times.
Good times.
But we appreciate you just the same. But chime in. You can chime in. It's okay. It's all right if you do. We won't bite your head off unless you say something really, really stupid. Shout out to these guys on the screen: Edge, JB the Stat Man, Frank the Kool-Aid Man.
I guess Easy just likes to change my name here.
Wow, you're the Kool-Aid.
Right, Easy did that.
Yeah, just like I did it in one time.
All right.
2% milk.
So,
These
yeah,
kids-
I appreciate these guys because there would be no show without them. Because the arguing and shit, I leave that to them. I don't do any of that. Yeah, so, what?
TTL Runaway is off the chain, bro.
Wait, what?
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I think he
who
does
else?
have Bears colored overalls.
I don't think there are too many other people I want to shout out, at least not right now, with 7 people. Right? So I'll keep it reserved for maybe the next episode. But I think that's it. So for my man Foul Mouth C, who is now Edge, I'll play that off real good.
Yeah, I said
It's a good cover. Good cover.
For my man Edge, my man Frank the Tank, and JB the Stat Man, I'm T-Nick, the quarterback, and we out.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Ribbit.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.